For centuries, humanity had sat quietly within the Grand Galactic Council watching, learning, offering solutions when asked, but rarely pushing their own agenda. Most species assumed they were simply passive, harmless, a curiosity from a death world that didn't know its place in the stars. The others laughed when humans brought strange solutions to political deadlocks. They smirked when Earth offered aid during planetary collapses. And when humanity requested greater autonomy within the rim sectors, the Council's laughter turned into ridicule. "No Death World species has ever led anything," sneered High Speaker Relvic of the Jalari. "Let them assist, let them obey, but never let them guide." The humans said nothing. They simply packed up. No farewell speech, no formal withdrawal, no diplomat screaming protest, no sanctions, no threats. They just left. Earth's embassy went dark. Their trade ships stopped arriving. Defense packs were silently erased from the Council databases. Systems previously supported by Earth's unmatched AI logistics began to experience delays, then outages, then chaos. The Council wasn't worried. "At first, they'll come crawling back," Relvic had said. "They need us." But 3 galactic months passed, and then everything changed. The breakdown had began subtly. Entire sectors started to fracture. Pirate fleets, long held at bay by Earth's stealth patrols, now swept through unguarded trade routes. The tracker system lost its orbital stabilizers devices maintained for free by Earth engineers. Their moons fell, shattering across the agricultural zones. Starvation spread. The Council convened emergency sessions, attempting to stabilize the chaos. Earth was mentioned, occasionally, but never directly blamed. "They abandoned their duty," said Counselor Vishtek. "We will survive without them." Then came the second blow. The Ren Empire, long subdued by subtle human intelligence operations, launched an all-out invasion across 4 sectors. No warning. No diplomatic posturing. Just raw, calculated destruction. The Jalari systems, once among the most vocal against humanity, were the first to fall. Still, Earth said nothing. No response. No fleet, no aid. Counselor Relvic sent multiple messages to Earth's last known diplomatic. Channel. No reply. And that's when someone finally asked, "Where did the humans go?" The search probes were dispatched, spy drones, deep surveillance units. What they found was emptiness. Earth's orbit, once bustling with stations and ships, was empty. The Mars colonies were gone. The Venus cloud cities dismantled. The Jovian forges, dark. They hadn't just left the Council. They had left the system, but not quietly. Because in their wake, they left signs, encrypted code buried in abandoned satellites. Messages too complex for even the Council's most advanced decryption is. Hints of gravitational distortions far beyond known FTL travel. Rumors spread of something ancient buried in the Ur cloud now missing. Did they ascend? Whispered. Some, no, said others. They prepared. They left for a reason. The regret 2 standard years pass. The Council, now fractured, fought bitterly over resources and survival. Alliances crumbled. Wars reignited. Billions died in chaos that Earth had once quietly prevented. Then came the transmission, not through normal Council channels. No, it hijacked every comm system in the quadrant. A black screen, then a white sigil, a stylized Earth with a sword through it. And one voice. Human, cold. You taught us our place. You laughed when we bled. You feared our strengths, so you silenced our voice. Now, fear our silence. Then the stars change. Dozens dash. No hundreds of warp signatures appear at the galactic edge. Not Council ships. Not pirates. Human ships. But they weren't the clunky freighters or sleek diplomatic vessels of before. These were warforms, planet crackers. AI-piloted dreadnoughts with hulls made of neutron-forged alloys that didn't exist on any known periodic table. Ships with no emissions, no IFF tags. No mercy. And they didn't speak. They didn't invade. They simply arrived and watched Council. Fleets scrambled. Messages were sent. Apologies, pleas, offers of alliance. No answer. Human ships held position above 37 Council worlds and did nothing. That was worse than an attack. Fear spread like wildfire. Some counselors resigned. Others self-terminated. Civilizations that once called humans primitive apes now begged for their return, but humans said nothing. The silence was louder than any war cry. The understanding Counselor Relvik, once arrogant, now sat alone on a shattered bridge above a ruined Jalari capital. He remembered a human saying once, a tearing proverb, "The only thing more terrifying than an enemy who talks is one who walks away." And now, as the stars burned with human silhouettes, he finally understood. They had not been passive. They had been patient. And now, patience had run out. End.